for the Well, my name is Anubhav and I'm your trainer for the day. I would request the tech team to give me a go ahead and tell me if the YouTube is live or not. So all the listeners who are listening me on YouTube, all the listeners who are a part of this session right now, let me just quickly reintroduce myself. My name is Anubhav and I am representing Career Launcher. And in this session, the most awaited session of year 2021, we are talking about Delhi University. Yes, दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी हम में से सबका एक ही सपना है कि हम दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी 2021 एडमिशंस कैसे लें. I completely understand that COVID situation, studies from home, classes online, 11th standard result, all with these compromises, Delhi University looks like a dream. But all said and done, Delhi University कब dream नहीं था. This entire information what we have gathered for you is purely forwarded and provided by Career Launcher. So I am not representing Delhi University. I am representing Career Launcher, who will be able to tell you how Delhi University works and how Delhi University used to work, because I have been seeing these admissions for the last 16 years. When I talk about Delhi University, I know there are two categories of student. Category one, who think Delhi University is one of their choices. Yes, if I get into DU, fantastic. If I don't get into DU, obviously engineering, medicine, IIM, law, or for that matter, symbiosis and Narsi Monji are my backup options. So Delhi University is one of your choices. I also know that for most of you who's listening this session, Delhi University is the only choice. It's not one of your choice. It is the only choice. And Delhi University has always been known for Tom Uncle ki Maggie, North Campus ki Hawa. It has been known to be one of the best universities in QS BRICS ranking, and college fees is so nominal with respect to the placements provided. So Delhi University has been known for these things, and that is the reason you are thinking to apply to Delhi University. I know students who've been applying to Delhi University not even looking at the course. BCom honors मिल जाए, good enough. BCom program मिल जाए, कोई बात नहीं. BA मिल जाए, then also it's okay. But end of the day, I want to get into Delhi University for Tom Uncle ki Maggie, North Campus ka crowd, one of those top 10 in public universities, and a fantastic ranking in QS breaks. But did you know Delhi University is also known for various protests? Delhi University has the famous case of year 2014, where the topper of the country scored a 99.6%, yet St. Stephen's asked them to be in the waiting list. Delhi University has always been known for surprises and changes. Sometimes they say it's a 3-year program. Sometimes they will say once a year paper. Then they talk about semester-based exams. And at times they also said 4-year undergraduate program in 2013. So Delhi University and surprises are synonymous to each other. So don't worry and don't be surprised and go under a state of shock if Delhi University has got some changes in place, because universities will change time to time. The process, the admission, the course, the curriculum will often be changed, and especially when it comes to Delhi University, the frequency is very high. Now, did you know Delhi University is a central level university where not only Delhi students, not only Punjab, not only Haryana, not only Uttar Pradesh, or not only Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, you will have students across the country. I repeat, you will have students across the country who will apply for Delhi University courses. So whether you are a Delhiite, you are a non-Delhiite, whether you are from Himachal, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, you have no such advantages or disadvantages when you talk about Delhi University, because DU as I told is a central level university. Just imagine in year 2013, 2,58,388 students applied in year 2019. Can you beat that? In year 2018, 2.78 lakh students applied for Delhi University. In year 2020, close to 3.5 lakh students applied for Delhi University undergraduate programs. So just look at these numbers: 2.58 lakh, 2.78 lakh, 3.5 lakh students applying to DU courses, and Delhi University will offer you about 62,000 to 64,000 seats. I repeat, they will offer you about 62 to 64,000 seats, and the number of applications is about 2.5, 3, and 3.5 lakhs. So students who are in love with language, students who are good with English, just look at these numbers. The maximum applications what Delhi University will witness will be for English honors. It's not just 2020, it's not just 2019, it's not just 2018. In fact, for the last 5 years, when I've seen Delhi University forms, English honor applications are the highest. Moving ahead, when you talk about Delhi University, there must be a reason that even after so many protests, so many strikes, so many festivals, Tom Uncle Ki Maggie, XYZ, ABC reason, why is this entire country so fond of Delhi University? Well, you will be the 100th batch. I repeat, you will be the 100th batch who will experience Delhi University. It started in year 1922 with 90 colleges, 540 programs, with All India rank 11, with NIRF ranking 11, with QS India ranking 6. I think Delhi University has made a name for itself. Can you imagine, with 86 academic departments, 16 faculties, and 540 programs? Just imagine the opportunity Delhi University will offer you. So it's not just about the big brand names. It's not just about Delhi University QS ranking. It is also about the reward. It is also about the placements. It is also about the employability opportunities what a student gets as far as DU is concerned. So if I pick up 2019 as my benchmark, LSR highest placement was about 37.8 lakh rupees per annum, with an average placement of 7.5 lakh rupees per annum, and close to 127 students were placed. Look at SRCC, your dream college for commerce. Shriram College of Commerce is equal to highest package as 31 lakh rupees per annum, with an average package of 8.5 lakh rupees per annum, and look at the number of placements is about 150. Same and very similar is the case with Hansraj, Ramjas, Shahid Bhagat Singh, Maitri College, Guru Gobind Singh College of Commerce, Khalsa College, and for that matter, all these colleges, whether you talk about North Campus or you talk about DU, they will give you some fantastic opportunities as far as employability is concerned. Look at the numbers, the salary packages. The highest salary package is about 37.7, 31, 31, 31. Even a college like Hansraj will give you 21.5 lakh rupees package. And when it comes to highest packages, maybe highest packages might not be the true picture, but yes, the amount of money what you invest, the amount of fees what they charge, when you compare it with the employability opportunities, it is huge. Hence, this is what plays behind your mind. This is what plays behind your decision. Consciously, subconsciously, semi-consciously, these are those reasons why each one of you is right now a part of this session and looking at Delhi University as an opportunity. I do understand. I do understand Delhi University comes up with these newses like 100% cutoff. Imagine 100% cutoff announced in October 2020, just a few months back. Look at these numbers in front of you. A BCom honors like a 99.25 in Hindu College, Hansraj College 99.25, Gargi College a 97, Atmaram Sanatan Dharam said 98%. Can you imagine the numbers? It's a 99.5. This was the first list, Delhi University in year 2019. So these numbers in front of you are really, really very scary. And when you talk about Delhi University, some people had to wait even till the fourth cutoffs. When you talk about colleges like Miranda House, which is probably one of the best colleges for girls, they had three cutoffs right from economics, English, pol science, sociology, math, chemistry, and physics. Look at the first cutoff when they said a 98% as far as economics is concerned came down to 97. A 99% in political sciences came down to 97. A 97.75 in sociology came down to 95. So all the humanities lover students, girl students who are listening to me, look at the trends and cutoffs as far as Miranda College is concerned. Venkateshwara College, a 97.25 in economics, a 95.33 in chemistry. So these numbers should be back of your mind. You need to be familiar with these numbers. You need to be familiar with these challenges, because this is what you'll be facing in next few hours, in next few days, in next few weeks, and in next few months. So when you talk about Delhi University, they also come up with these bouncers where they refused Sarthak Agarwal in year 2014, and the reason was 50% seats are reserved for Christians. I repeat, 50% seats are reserved for Christians, 8.5% seats are reserved for SC/STs, 1.5% seats are reserved for physically challenged. A total is left with about 40%. Out of this 40%, 10% is sports quota. So the kind of competition analysis and the statistics, what you need to go through is massive. Imagine 50% Christian, 8.5% SC/STs, 1.5% physically challenged. So this is the competition what each one of you will face when it comes to Delhi University, and this is your answer. This is your answer when you ask a question like, is 99.6 not good enough? This is the answer to that question what you want to ask. If the topper of the country is not given a college, then who's given college? This is what a question what you've been asking, that if 99.6 is not a good score, then what is a good score? What it takes to get into St. Stephen's Delhi University? These are those questions, and the answer is right in front of you. Did you know Delhi University St. Stephen says 85% of your scorecard is dependent on how you do in your class 12th? Did you know they say 10% of your scorecard is dependent on an interview? They also will test you on 5% on a small aptitude test. That's what St. Stephen's is known for. So when you are familiar with these numbers, I hope and I expect a lot of you will get answers to a lot of questions which are unanswered so far. Moving ahead, today we are not talking about complexities. Today we are not talking about difficulties. Today we are talking about opportunities. And when you talk about opportunities, a college, a program, a course with respect to arts is something like a BA Pass, honors in geography, BA honors in economics, BA honors in history, political science, sociology, psychology, applied psychology, something with respect to French, German, Urdu language, English, Spanish, and Italian. So friends, if you are listening to me and you see these three courses, psychology, applied psychology, and economics, these are the top three programs under the field of bachelors of arts, which will give you maximum employability opportunities as far as BU is concerned. So if you are a student who's wanting to pursue economics as a course, just imagine there are 2,754 seats. That's it. If you are a student who's looking at psychology, there are 670 seats. And if you are a male member who's looking at psychology, then God bless you, because in Delhi University, there are many colleges which are only and only for girls. When you talk about a BA honors in applied psychology, just look at it. You've just got 252 seats. So all those students who took science plus psychology because they wanted to get into applied psychology, these are those numbers what you will be facing. These are those challenges what each one of you will face. Now, moving ahead to those students who are from science background. A science background will see an opportunity with respect to medical science, botany. They will talk about situations with respect to chemistry, computer science, electronics, mathematics, physics, zoology, and look at the number of seats. A course like mathematics is only just 2,428 seats. A course like physics is just about 1,659 seats. So the number of applications versus the number of seats, it's a huge difference. Even numbers like home science, numbers with respect to physical science is just about 940 and 900 seats. So students who are wanting to get into BSc in psychology, there are just 57 seats offered in Delhi University. So as a science student, if you are thinking of DU, numbers are right in front of you. And to all those students who are from commerce background, if you think commerce is your cup of tea and you are thinking of a BCom honors or a BCom pass, 7,953 seats for BCom honors and 7,854 seats for BCom program. All those students who think about political science, who think about humanities, these are the top 7 colleges. These are the top 7 colleges what are marked, ranked, and preferred as far as career launcher research team is concerned. Just imagine career launcher with an experience of 26 years. We have seen 26 different batches. We have seen 26 years where the student got placed in colleges. We have taken a first-hand experience from the students. We've tracked the employability opportunities. We've tracked the festivals. We've tracked the extracurriculars, after which we were able to tell you that political studies, these are those top 7 colleges, what you need to look at. Right from LSR Hindu, Ramjas, Venki, Gargi, DCSE, and Karodimal. Friends, when you talk about courses with respect to commerce, who cannot dream of Shriram College of Commerce? How can you not think of LSR if you are a girl student? So Shriram College of Commerce, Lady Shriram College, LSR, Hansraj, Hindu, Venkateshwara, Jesus and Mary, Ramjas, Delhi College of Arts and Commerce, Guru Gobind Singh College of Commerce, and Indraprastha College of Women. These are those top colleges identified under the commerce category if you are thinking of such opportunities after 12th. I know all of you have got percentages in your hand. I know all of you have already rejected and eliminated few of these options. I know some of you are confused that which one to choose in case you are getting 3 out of this, 4 out of this, or 5 out of this, and God bless those students who are getting an opportunity to study in all of these colleges. So that's about commerce, that's about humanities. How can I not touch base on the most rewarded and the most important course offered in DU? Friends, when you look at the placement records, you will be surprised and you will be shocked to see that more than 50% of the top placements in DU, more than 50% of top placements in DU is backed by an economic honor student. When you were looking at those numbers of 31 lakhs, 31 lakhs, 33 lakhs, 24 lakhs, when I was talking about those top students getting into the top colleges, getting into the top companies, most of them had economics as their background. So in case I was applying for you, I had opportunity to pursue economics. I would say St. Stephen's is my rank 1, SRCC as my rank 2, LSR as my rank 3, Hansraj as my rank 4, Hindu as my rank 5, Venkateshwara as my rank 6, JMC 7th, Ramjas 8th, KMC 9th, Gargi 10th, DCSC 11th, and Miranda House 12th. Well, all these rankings, what you see is purely decided by career launcher team, by the students. With the students, we've been seeing the track record, and that's how I'm able to tell you that these are those top opportunities as far as economics as a course is concerned. Psychology, LSR Gargi, JMC, Kamla Nehru, Indraprastha College of Women, Keshav Mahavidyalaya, Daulatram, and Mata Sundari College. So if you look at these colleges, if you look at these opportunities, all these colleges are women colleges, which means for female. Though Keshav Mahavidyalaya is not a women's college, if you look at LSR, Gargi, JMC, Kamla Nehru, Indraprastha, the top 5 colleges offering psychology as a course are all colleges which are offering course only and only to girls. So if you are a general category, if you are a male member, then trust me, Delhi University is not a friend to you. If you are a female member who's applying to Delhi University, they believe in you, they have that trust, and they will give you some favoritism as well. Students who are applying for English, St. Stephen's, LSR, JMC, Hansraj, Hindu, Venkateshwara, Gargi, Indraprastha College of Women, and KMC are my top takes as far as English as a course is concerned. Till year 2013, English was based on an entrance exam. Now English is based on your class 12 score. And when you talk about Delhi opportunities only and 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 only marks, I am sorry. I'm sorry. Half-hearted information is riskier than no information. So if you talk about Delhi University, my opportunity one is my CBSE score. Moderated, compromised, good or bad. Whatever score you have, good, bad, compromised, whatever score you have is your first opportunity to Delhi University. Second is about entrance exam. Did you know there are 7 different entrance exams in Delhi University for 9 different courses at an undergraduate level? 7 different exams, 9 different courses, and you've got Delhi University on the basis of entrance exam. Third, there is an option which is called combo version, where a course will see how much you've scored in your 12th. And then they will look at a combination that with your class 12th, they will test you on the basis of entrance. So entrance plus class 12 score, they will give you a consolidated scorecard on these two parameters, and they will talk about a combination. They will talk about a combination where you can mix, you cannot mix, where you will be tested on not only on your class 12 score, but also on an entrance exam, both consolidated together. You will have a combination on the basis of which Delhi University will give you admission after school. And welcome to a quick demo that how and when should you apply for Delhi University as an option. So when you log on to Delhi University website, this is your home screen, and immediately after looking at this home screen, click admission 2021. The moment you click admission 2021, this particular screen will feature in front of you, and in front of the screen, you've got two clickable options. So if you are a school student, if you are a parent, if you are a teacher, if you are a counselor who's listening to me, these are those two options. What you think you can go for? The first option is undergraduate admission in year 2021 and admission 2021 website. In case you are wanting to know about courses, in case you are wanting to know about colleges, in case you are wanting to know about the seats, in case you are wanting to download the prospectus, this particular link should be immediately clicked. If you are all good to go, if you know what you are doing, if you have identified the courses, if you are already familiar with the process, this is the option what you need to click, which says undergraduate admissions in year 2021. The moment you see undergraduate admissions in year 2021, the first thing what you need to do is go and click this tab which says new registration, because this particular column which says registered user login, ये उन लोगों के लिए है whose details are already registered with DU. So friends, if you are a first timer who's logging on to Delhi University undergraduate admissions, quickly click here and it says new registration, which started on 2nd of August and closes on 31st of August. The moment you click new registration, this registration page will open where you need to quickly punch in your full name, and this full name should be exactly the same what features on your class 12th mark sheet. Applicant's email ID, please use a valid email ID, an email ID which is functional, an email ID which doesn't have too many spans, an email ID which is much viable and understood. anubhavrakheja@gmail.com, anubhav.rakheja@careerlauncher.com sounds a cool email ID. The moment you have jackson2491spider@gmail.com, not impressive. So friends, quickly punch your email. After that, you need to re-enter your email address, create a password, re-enter your password, a mobile number which is with you, accessible, not switched off, and mobile number where you can check your admission process, you can log on to your portal, you can have your user IDs and password. Please enter a valid mobile number. Not a mobile number which you will be going to change in next 10-15 days. After re-entering your mobile number and punching these details, you will enter to the next screen which says quickly enter your OTP. You will receive your OTP on your email address, what you have filled here. So whatever email address you have filled, you will receive a OTP और OTP कुछ ऐसे दिखेगा. Punch this number on the OTP screen, and once the OTP is accepted, you will have a list of documents what needs to be gathered, collected, and uploaded. There is a passport size photograph which is required at 10 to 50 KB, a scanned signature with the same size, self-attested class 10 certificate, self-attested 12th mark sheet. Please make sure the sizes of the JPG, JPEG, and PNG format is strictly as per the mentioned instructions. Else you will fill the entire form, and if you are not able to download and upload your documents, it makes no sense. In case you are applying from a category SC, ST, PBWD, CW, or KM, you need to have certificates in place. OBC non-creamy layer certificate should be in place, and the issued date is after 31st March 2021. EWS certificates, self-attested copy of sports and ECA certificates, links of the uploaded clips of YouTube for admission for a BA honors in music. There is a course which is BA honors in music, which needs your YouTube link. You can share your clip, and this is how you will be selected for a BA honors in music after 12th. Self-attested copies of medical certificates from government hospital, primary healthcare, highest sports achievement certificates supporting your documents for a BSc physical education, health education, and sports. A few minutes back I told you Delhi University is not just based on class 12 score, it is also based on a concept of entrance and a concept of a combo version. Courses like BA honors in music, courses like BSc in physical education, health education, and sports are based on concept of entrance. Friends, students, parents, counselor, the moment you have documents in place, you will quickly tick here, agreeing to the terms and condition, and after submitting your forms, you will go to a 8-step process. Kitne steps? 8 steps process. What are those 8 steps? The first step is you should be having complete details as far as your personal details are concerned. Second, you should be familiar with your academics, your scorecards of class 10th and 12th. You need to be familiar, confident, and be rest assured that what kind of entrances you will apply for. All your sports certificates should be in place, extracurricular activities, all those documents which were mentioned here. I repeat, all those documents which were mentioned here should be in a folder while you are filling this form. So this particular section, which is section number 6, will ask you to upload those documents what we discussed earlier. This says preview. Preview is not just to skip, preview is to read it along, see that you have not missed on any information, you have not done any information wrong, you have not marked any information which is inappropriate. There is no incomplete, there is no mistakes which will be forgiven as far as Delhi University admission process is concerned. Then you go towards the final submission, and the moment you talk about your personal details, this is about your name, middle name, date of birth, email, Aadhaar card, and state of domicile. Then you also need to mention your family details, where they'll ask you about your mother, your father, their occupation, and a valid email. In case you are a student who's applying from a ward quota, which means your parents or one of the two, mother or father, is working with Delhi University as a permanent employee on their payrolls. Students from different quota, right from physically handicapped or widow, children of armed forces, Prime Minister's special scholarship scheme for Jammu and Kashmir students, or for that matter, Sikkimi students and Kashmiri migrants. Well, these are those columns what needs to be filled for students who are applying through a quota. This is about your address. Quickly click it as the same as correspondence address. If you are living somewhere else and currently somewhere else, which means Aadhaar card says you are living in Noida and you are living in Delhi right now on rent. So this says the correspondence address where they will be able to send you a mail, where they can do some kind of communication. And permanent address is those which is in your Aadhaar card, what you have mentioned above. Moving ahead, you also need to submit your bank details, because when there is a case of a refund, when there is a case of a cancellation, when there is a case of a college upgradation, this bank detail is in action. When you submit your personal details, this is how your form will look like. Now, this particular screen, what you see in front of you is something which is with respect to personal details. And the moment personal details is done, you quickly go and click next. After this, you will move towards the second column, which says academic details. Academic details is equal to your class 10 score, is equal to your class 12 score, any specialization with the language. Please read the instructions very carefully, that it says applicants should have passed theory and practical subjects separately. Any paper with both theory and practical component will be considered only if the ratio is 70:30 is done. The moment you submit your details with respect to your examination details, with respect to your school details, they will also ask you, is there any language you've done? So this is how your screen will look like once you are done with your academic details. And the moment you click next, you will go to the third screen which says entrances. I told you there are 7 different entrance exams with 9 different courses, which will give you an opportunity as far as DU is concerned. So you can pursue BTech in Information Technology and Mathematical Innovation. You can talk about BTech in Information Technology and Mathematical Information as far as this entrance exam is concerned. It is like a liberal arts to all those science students. Then you have a BSc in Physical Education, Health Education and Sports, who are good with sports and who had physical education in class 11th and 12th. Students, if you are good with journalism, communication and media, you can also apply for a 5-year integrated program in journalism. The options are in Hindi and English. I would repeat, the options are in Hindi or English. You can choose one of the two. A student can also appear for a liberal arts kind of a program which says BA Honors in Humanities and Social Sciences. Someone who's fond of music can apply for a BA Honors in Music. Students who want to get into occupational therapy, want to make a career out of physiotherapy, want to get into something with respect to serving the physically handicapped section, this particular course is definitely to go for. And then one of those Delhi University courses which exists from year 1987. In 1987, this course was introduced, which is commonly known as Bachelors of Business Studies. Now the terminologies have changed and there is this entrance exam called DUJAT. Delhi University Joint Admission Test gives access to 3 different courses. One is Bachelors of Business Economics, second is BFIA, and third is Bachelors of Management Studies. These are those 9 options what one can look at, and this is what Delhi University entrance exam is all about. So the third section, what we were talking, once we've done with the personal details, we filled our academic details, we can get into entrances. And the moment I talk about entrances, you can get into BTech in Information and Technology, BSc in Physical Education, a 5-year program with journalism, Humanities and Social Sciences program, a BA Honors in Music, or for that matter, BMS, BFIA, BBE, which is offered in all these colleges, what you see in front of me. So these are those courses with respect to BMS, BFIA and BBE. And for you guys, for all those students, all those parents, all those counselors who are listening to me, this is what Career Launcher has done for you when you are asked to mark your preferences. When you are asked to mark your preferences with respect to BMS, BFIA, BBE, these are those options what we suggest. This is my 16 years of experience. This is my 16 years of batches what I have seen. And I would say Shahid Sukhdev College of Business Studies, BMS, should be your rank 1. Shahid Sukhdev College of Business Studies with BFIA should be your rank 2. Deen Dayal Upadhyay, Keshav Mahavidyalaya, Guru Gobind Singh College of Commerce, Guru Gobind Singh College of Commerce with BMS and BFIA should be your rank 5 and 6, so on and so forth, what you see here. Students, please make sure that you are marking these options very, very carefully. We all know that Delhi University says 65% is based on your class 12 score, 65% is based on an entrance exam, 35% is based on your class 12 score. I repeat, 65% is based on entrance exam, 35% is based on your class 12 score, on the basis of which you will get through DUJAT and you can pick up a course like BMS, BFI or BBE. If you don't put your preferences well, I am sorry, you will miss out on wonderful opportunities. I know I have scored a 70% and it is very clear that because of 35% weightage, BMS in Shahid Sukhdev College is difficult. So why not? Why not choose my first option as Bachelor's of Business Economics in Maharaja Agrasen? Why can't I take that? My suggestion is go for it. Why? Because if I score 70% and I do exceedingly well in entrance exam, and there is this competitor who scores 80% and doesn't do well in entrance exam, and our consolidated score is same. After doing that 65-35 ka funda, my total score is 84 and your total score is also 84. I have picked up my first option as Maharaja Agrasen and he has picked up Maharaja Agrasen as the 10th option. So you will be given a Maharaja Agrasen, not the other one. So if you are confident or if you are not confident of making it to Shahid Sukhdev College of Business Studies, Deen Dayal Upadhyay or Keshav Mahavidyalaya, strategize, plan and put your ranks accordingly. Someone who scored a 80% or a 75% or a 65%, I would say keep up. Keep the Guru Nanak Dev Khalsa College as top. Keep Guru Gobind Singh College of Commerce as top option. Why would I say this? Because if you get a consolidated score, which is as good as someone who scored 90%, they will give you the preference, not the other one. So be very, very careful while putting these preferences. But when it comes to general marking of these colleges, these are the recommendations which are given by Career Launcher team. Also, I would want to tell you, friends, you will not see Gargi College here because it's a girls' college. You will not see Ramanuj College for girls offering BFI in this list because it's a girls' college. So when I filled my form, I marked myself male, which is pretty visible right now. I marked myself male. As a result, the recommendations of girls' college did not feature. So when you are talking about a girls' college, the ranking will go a little up, a little down. But this is a general ranking which is given by Career Launcher when it comes to a BMS, BFI and BBE. And this is the third section of your form filling activity. Now, when you move towards the fourth section, which says about sports, there are two ways to proceed further. Applying under sports category, answer is no. If the answer is yes, please mention the sport, the kind of competition you've played, the level what you've played, the date of certificate and the level of certificate. But please make sure you read this instruction very, very carefully. All sports and certifications and participations, all participations, sports and certifications during the range of 1st May 2017 to 30th April 2011 will be considered. Okay. So this timeline is important before you mention the details about your certifications. Now, when you talk about extracurricular activities, either you apply a yes or a no. But extracurricular activities is equal to creative writing, dance, debate, digital media, fine arts, vocal music, Indian music, Western music, theater, quiz, divinity, NCC, NSS, and yoga. These are those different categories under which one will apply to Delhi University. So this is how your section 5 is taken care of. Your section 6, which is the upload section, this is about all those forms, all those documents what I asked you to collate and put it in a folder. When I was talking about your photograph, when I was talking about your signature, when I was talking about your 10th mark sheet, when I was talking about your 12th mark sheet, when I was talking about your Aadhaar card, all those documents, remember? So all those documents need to be uploaded here. Look at this. Scanned certificate, scanned signature, scanned photo, medical certificate, or for that matter, self-attested sports achievements, or for that matter, 10th class certificate, because that highlights your date of birth. The moment you click next, you will be given an opportunity to preview, and then you can apply for a final submission, and your final submission will look something like this. Well, I did not upload my documents. I did not pay. As a result, it shows pending. Rest all documents were covered. As a result, it shows complete and view. That's how your Delhi University applications will be filled for year 2021. But we are not done. We are still left. Sir, what else do you want to tell us? Please do not apply to Delhi University application until and unless you've not gone through the brochure well. If you've not gone through your brochure well, I would request you to download your Delhi University brochure, read the brochure, and then apply for Delhi University forms. But the brochure is so long. Well, if the brochure is long, I'll give you some bit of advice that what pages are important and what pages are not important. So this is how Delhi University brochure will look like, right? A Delhi University brochure is about this cover page, this is the message. But when I talk about Delhi University, these are those pages one needs to take care of. What are those pages? Which is page number 4. A page number 4 is an extremely important page because this page will tell you about a list A and list B. List A and list B as far as the subjects are concerned, which are the core subjects, which are the core subjects, which are the additional subjects, which are the language subjects, which is to be considered in best of 4, which is not to be considered in best of 4. So friends, page number 4 is extremely important when you talk about Delhi University brochure. So for you, what I'll do is we'll go to page number 4. Just for you, I want to show you how does a page number 4 look like. Okay, so we are at page number 3. This is page number 4. Program-wise, merit-wise list for merit-based undergraduate admission. So if I look at this, I see list of A. What is list of A? Language subjects. What is list A? Language subjects. And list A is equal to list A1, list A2. The moment I am known to language subjects, then I'll talk about elective subjects, or I will talk about academic subjects. So this is about list B. Just imagine you are applying for a course which is known as B Honors in Economics. A BA Honors in Economics would say 45% as your aggregate score, BA Economics as this score. Now this particular element is important. It says the merit shall be determined on the basis of 1 language and 3 best academic elective subjects as specified in list A and list B above. So your page number 4, page number 5 and page number 6, I repeat, your page number 4, your page number 5 and page number 6 becomes a Bible when it comes to eligibility criteria of the course. If you are not familiar with page number 4, page number 5 and page number 6, you will get confused. What is list A? What is list B? Look at this, a BA program discipline. It says 1 non-listed subjects in list A and B. So you should be very familiar. What is list A? What is list B? Secondly, when you are going through this brochure, just look at page number 36, 37, 38, 39, 39, 43, 45, because all these numbers is under the categories. SC category, ST category, EWS category, OBC category. What are the specification of the certificates? What are the documents what you need to put? That is elaborated in page number 36 to 63. I repeat, 36 to 63. In case I am a Punjabi, do I fall in minority category? If I am a minority category, what are the colleges? If I am a Christian, what is the Christian weightage in St. Stephen's and JMC? That is all mentioned in page number 36 to 63. So what I'll do is, for you people, we'll quickly move on to page number 36 and just take one example. So over here, the categories start. And as a student, if I'm applying from a ECA certification, I repeat, if I am applying for a ECA certification, these are my guidelines. ECA certification will be with respect to creative writing, English, Hindi, dance, music, debate, instruments, so on and so forth. What are my guidelines? These are my guidelines. What are the guidelines? An additional registration fee for 100 rupees. What are the different guidelines? You need to have your attestation on the letterhead, certificates given. So each category will have different formalities to be completed, and that can be known only to students who has read brochure page number 33 to page number 63, depending on what category do you belong. Last but not the least, I will talk about students who are applying through an entrance category. See, you score good marks, you get into Delhi University. You are from sports category, you get into Delhi University. But as I told you, there is also an entrance exam. One can apply for an entrance exam and apply for any of these courses, which entrance exam will be conducted by NTA, which is National Testing Agency. So if you are someone who's applying for business economics, business management, if you are someone who's applying for finance and investment analysis, you are applying for BTech in innovation and technology and mathematics. Well, page number 22 to page number 23 becomes very, very important. Now, what is this page number 22 to page number 23? It says computer-based test, 2-hour test, 100 questions, +4 for a right answer, -1 for a wrong, English as my language course. What is the syllabus for the test? This is how a syllabus will look like. Which centers are available? So if I am applying for BA program in business economics, these are those colleges. If I am applying for a BTech in innovation and technology, cluster of innovation center is my college and department. So page number 22, page number 23, and page number 24 becomes really important for those who want to make a career in Delhi University, get into a college through an entrance test. Well, this is Anubhav signing off from Career Launcher. I hope I added a lot of value. I made sense to you. In case you want to ask more about Delhi University, feel free to get in touch with Career Launcher team. You can obviously write a comment. You can mail us. You can call us. We are everywhere, right from Google, Facebook, Instagram. Don't forget to follow us on our YouTube channel and different social media platforms. And we have a complimentary feature for all of our listeners. Students, create an aspiration account on our student dashboard. It is known as aspiration.ai. And you know what? We have got Delhi University Predictor for you. Yes, friends, we have Delhi University Predictor for you, where you can put your records and you will get your chances in a college. You will get to know which college will give you high chance, which college will give you a low chance, which college will give you a fair chance. Do not miss on an opportunity. Do not miss out on an opportunity to register yourself at an aspiration.ai and experience the Career Launcher Delhi University Predictor. Thank you for being a fantastic audience and a patient listener. I hope I added a lot of value. This is Anubhav Rakheja signing off from Career Launcher. Thank you, guys.